Come save me. Come save me. Somebody come save me. They brought the plugs and something. I don't know what they listen to. I don't know what that is. Listen, I guess I have got old because I know I might get blocked, but like some stuff I don't, it might be correct if I was dancing or something, but I don't feel like that. Oh, hold on, what that is? See, oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, I don't know what that is. Listen, I don't know what that is. I don't. I can't even tell you. I don't know what that is. And it's just so crazy. It's just like with my days of partying and all that. I probably would have listened to that, but I don't even know what that is. It's a lot of music that I don't even know what it is, and they be rapping, singing, and stuff, and I don't know what. Oh, I don't know what that is. If I heard that in the club or something, I would tell them cut it off. Oh, that gives me a headache. See, I don't listen to that. I don't even know what's that. Oh, that's that other. I don't know who that is. I don't listen. I don't know. See, I don't even know who that is. See, they say I don't know. I don't ever. Oh, that's that girl. Okay. Let me tell you something. You know, like somebody came over yesterday. They had a accident outside or whatever. Come follow them. It's between two husbands, like that. Okay, but I'm doing something anyways. Okay, I'm back now. Ew, finally. But they always having conflict or whatever, right? They get into it, they fight, and it be the drug situation. You know what I'm saying? It be the drug situation where they get into it, and I'm so glad. I'm grateful. Listen, I'm grateful that that drug didn't do me like I see other people on that drug. You understand what I'm saying? Because that drug can drown you out and take full control and take advantage of you. But the person that I am, I have mind control over things that I do in life. I always have had mind control over any drug that I do, that I did, not do, that I did. You understand what I'm saying? I had mind control. I knew what was right and what was wrong. I know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. You understand what I'm saying? So just think about like they went down there somewhere to hit some drugs or something and all that stuff. Like if I was if I was in my era where I was doing drugs, oh yeah, I would have went to get them drugs. I would have been doing them drugs. But you know what? At the time of in the time of your life, you have to erase old habits and you have to erase old habits. I'm just gonna say erase because you have to get rid of those. You have to get rid of old habits. If you want to become a better version of yourself, how can you become a better version of yourself if you don't want to actually store this old regular thing? How can you be a better version of yourself if you want to pick up bad habits? I mean, pick back up bad habits. Okay. Oh, there it is. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm doing a little because things is not working the way it's supposed to because all this hacking my computer, doing all this extra stuff, sending stuff to my computer, doing all this extra stuff. For real. Like, that's not gonna stop my groove from doing what I need to do. Because life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. But at the end of the day, it's what you create out of it because you are the co-creator of your own destiny. You you have to make your own reality. You understand what I'm saying? So when I say make your own reality, because we all have had ups and downs where we done been foolish and we done played around, we done played with bad habits and we done did all these kind of things. But it comes a point in time in life where you have to say, you know what, I give up. It's time for me to mature. And that's the part where I have to start you have to get to you have to of anything. And I feel like even if you own the in even if you're doing drugs whatever, I feel like that's you it's some type of you're not mature enough to say that I want to create a better reality in life. I want to create a better reality by being foolish and being on the influence of the drug situation. Some people don't know how to control that issue. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, just think about some people lose their jobs. With your hands, you have to start maturing and grow up. It doesn't matter about what age you are. It doesn't matter about what age you are. If you're still doing the same thing that you was doing when you know that I can do better than these drugs or I can do better than whatever I'm doing, you'll start deciding that I need to mature. It's part of my maturity. I need to mature. I'm acting like a child. You know, we all have ran the streets and want to be around everybody and do all that. But how can you get yourself together when you always under somebody? If I'm not, me personally, if I'm not with you, if I'm not dating you, or if I'm not doing all this, I don't need to be in a group. I don't need to be in a group. I can't get the best out of my, listen, I can't get the best out of myself by have to be, by being in a group and have to worry about what the group is doing and what somebody is doing, if somebody doing wrong, if somebody doing this. You can't get the best out of yourself by have to follow along with what everybody else wants you to do, and what it is that you have to watch out people, this and all that stuff. You can't. I just don't believe in that. Not anymore. I don't believe in that, because I mean, to become a better version of yourself, you have to get out. You have to separate yourself from a lot of things that don't no longer serve you. And when you get to that point in your life, you'll start understanding that this is what I need to do for myself. I can't do it for, I can't do it for nobody else. I can't make that choice for blah blah and whoever. But if you with somebody, just think about it. If you with, I need something on my lips. But if you with somebody, y'all can create something. Like I was trying to tell them, associates of mine. I was trying to tell them yesterday, basically, y'all married. Y'all two guys, it doesn't matter. Y'all married, but y'all always around everybody. You don't know how to sit at home and have some us time. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know how to sit at home and have some us time. When you start realizing that it's time for us to have time, you have to actually block a lot of people out. You understand what I'm saying? You have to, just because you don't be around a person don't mean that you're not friends. You have it's part of growing up. So we all have dreams and visions of the life we want to live, right? We do. Whether it's achieving personal success, building better relationships, or simply finding more peace and happiness. You can't find that with being in amongst of a group. The reality we desire often feels just out of reach sometimes. You understand? When you in a circle, when you in a friend group, you're not gonna you're not gonna get the best out of yourself. You're not. And I'll tell you that. So what holds us back? More often than not, are the habits and patterns we develop over time. So the things that we develop over time. So we think that, like, well, we'll add another person to this group. We'll add another person, then we'll get to meet this person, get to meet that person. But everybody is not good for your group. You understand what I'm saying? If we knew things, but we create these things in our lives to shape our lives, and we know where we don't want to be at again. You understand what I'm saying? So I know that I used to hang in a group. I don't want to hang in a group because I feel like, to get the best out of me, I can only be me. And so to get the best out of me, I have to be by myself. If I'm not dating you, or we're not in a committed relationship, then it's nothing. It's nothing. I don't want to be around anyone. Not anyone. Not anyone. So letting go of old habits is challenging. It's challenging. But it's also the key to unlocking a new chapter in our lives. It's a new chapter. When you let go of something, it's a new chapter. You have to create this world that you want your life to look. You have to create that. I still look at things like what people do. Like, everybody's still doing the same thing. What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm not missing nothing. Correct? I'm not missing nothing. So if people think that, oh, counting me out is, I'm a miss something. No, I'm not. I'm not missing absolutely nothing. I'm missing out on absolutely nothing, because I need to get the best out of me. And for me to do that, I have to separate myself from the foolish. I have to become who I need to be. But it's also okay, yeah, yeah, but by shedding what no longer serve us, we can step boldly into the reality we truly desire. You understand what I'm saying? So regardless of how what habits you have right now, at any time, I have a habit. I have a cigarette, black and mild habit, and it's I know a habit that I need to get rid of, and I've been trying to work on that, but it seemed like the weight of it pushed me down every time I think about it, because it's the devil that come and influence my mind and tell me that I need this cigarette or I need this something to smoke. That be the influence. You understand what I'm saying? But I need to shape that reality, turn that reality around, and start asking God for that. But I haven't asked him that. I'm just gonna be real. I haven't asked him, and I've been telling people you need to ask God for this, but I haven't asked him to take it away because. But I need to. I need to. That's a habit that no longer serves me, and we already know the effect on smoking. We know the effect on this and that or whatever. But this is the reality right now that I am creating. I created this habit. I created this habit. This was a habit that I started what at 15. No, yeah, I was smoking at 15, and so we know the consequences behind everything that we do. So when we start understanding that it's consequences behind everything we do, but we don't realize that until a storm hit. Hmm. That's when we realize it. And that's when we try to depend on God, and we try to do this with God, and start praying and start trying to repent and trying to do this because a storm have hit our lives. But if we seek God every day of our life, if we seek God every day of our life, we wouldn't have to worry about when a bad time comes, because we can praise God in the midst of the chaos. We can praise God in the good times. We can praise God when he send promises our way. When he pour out miracles, make miracles that happens in our life. You understand what I'm saying? So when we start getting to that point in our life, but the power of habits shape our lives in a powerful way. Habit, oh, excuse me, habits. They are the routine and behavior we repeat daily. We repeat these habits daily. But if you let me see, let go of the bad habits and change them into good habits, and make that a daily habit where, okay, well, we can say, well, I want to stop smoking. I know that's going to be a challenge in my life. I know that's going to be a challenge. So how do I overcome that challenge? By letting go and start thinking positive into my mindset, as in I don't need it. I don't need it. But my mind is steady saying I need it, because that be that devil, because he don't when the devil shows up in your life, you know what I'm saying, when he try to influence things or whatever, he tells you things that you don't, and you be thinking, I'm just thinking these type of things. No, that's that devil that's riding your back. He trying to really, and I'm gonna tell you something. The devil rides your back more when you trying to change a situation. Mm. And that's the God's honest truth. The devil rides your back more. He's after you more when he know that you're trying to turn your life around. That's when he start working in your life the most. When he knows that you're trying to do better for yourself, because he don't want you to do good. He don't want you to do good at all. So when he see that you're trying to do good, it's always something that happens that he gonna show you that no, you're not supposed to get out of this. You minds, and you have to get out that mind frame. You have to get out that mind frame. Once you get out that mind frame of I'm not gonna let him control this reality that I'm trying to create. You understand what I'm saying? You have to say that to yourself. So often, no, no, some habits help us grow. Like, just say for instance, if you take a walk every day, take a walk every day. You already know that that's exercising, reading, reading. You can pick up any book. You can read some of the stuff that I told you to put in your journal. Okay, even though you probably ain't did it, but I told you to put some stuff in your journal. But I know you ain't did it. I know you ain't did it. I know. So while others can keep us stuck, see, while others can keep us stuck, and that's groups, because the group gonna make you listen. A group gonna make you make it seem like, oh, we having fun. Oh, we having so much fun. We having so much fun. We riding around. We over here. We doing this and we doing that because that's what the group is gonna do. Because the group, sometimes when you in a group, sometimes the group don't want to see you elevate. The group don't want to see you elevate. They don't want to. They don't want you. They don't want you to have the life that you desire, or the life that you are meant to have. A group. So they're gonna show you that, oh, this is so fun. Let me do this and let me do that. And I know that this is gonna make him get out of that thinking that he's thinking right now, because he's thinking that he's trying to change. He's trying to change, but I'm gonna hold him back. That's what a group does. That's what a group does. So to get the best out of yourself, sometimes it's best to be by self. I mean, be with self. Okay. So over time, these habits become part of our identity. You know. So when I say that, when I was doing drugs, right? When I was doing drugs, that means that had became a part of my identity, because when people knew that I did drugs, some people didn't know what kind of drugs I did, and I'm not ashamed of it. I did M. I did C. C is for coke. Coke. I'm gonna say it. Coke. C is for coke. M is for meth. X pills. A Miley. What else? And I tried to smoke weed. That's it. And we shape our real. We act, well, not shape our reality, but those habits have become a part of my identity. But you can always turn it around, right? You can turn it around. If you don't want that identity no more, not saying the bad habits of the identity, the bad habits of the identity. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, you know that. Oh, like, let's say for instance, somebody always go to the club. Somebody gonna talk about that. Oh, they always stay at the club. That's all they do. They be at the club every weekend. They do this and they do that. Or if you work too much, they're gonna tell you work too much. So you gotta understand that you got to get the best out of your out of you, because people are gonna talk. If you're doing good, if you're doing bad, they're gonna talk anyways. So if you at work all the time, oh, you just work too much. Why you always at work? You work that many hours. Oh, what you trying to get? You trying to get something? You trying to do something? So you gotta know. That's why it's best to be self. You know. So making a change feels like it feels like you would never overcome that. It'll feel like that, like you would never overcome that. But yes, yet it's important to remember that habits are learned. Habits are learned. It was learned. Like, you learn from it. You learn from it. You know that you don't want to be. I'm just gonna say. I'm talking about. You know that you don't want to be in a big group. You understand what I'm saying? Don't want to be in a group. don't want to pick up a drug. I don't want to have 12 relationships. You understand what I'm saying? So these type of things that we create in our lives, but we have to these habits that we actually create. We have to learn from these habits. These habits, and what is learned can be unlearned. Okay, know what that mean? What is learned? These habits that we have that shaped our identity. These habits that was learned because we picked it up. We learned how to light the lighter. We learned how to do all this stuff. We learned these habits, but it can always be unlearned. And that's a good thing. Let me see. Next, um, yeah, next month. Next month. What was it? September. September, I don't even remember the date, but it's September, somewhere in September. Somewhere in September. Somewhere in September, I haven't had sex for a year. Yeah, it's been a whole year. I haven't had sex in a year. And I'm gonna continue to not have sex. So September, I haven't had no sex, no sexual contact, nothing of that sort. In September, it'll be a whole year. Okay. So in September, like, yeah, September too. It'll be that for the drug situation also. A whole year. And that's a good thing. You know? I never want. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I ain't never went this long without doing no drugs. Cause I used to say, "Oh, I'm quitting." I used to say it all the time. "Oh, I'm quitting," and I quit for a week or probably 2 or 3 days a week or something, and I'm right back at it. But a year, you have to understand, you want a life that you desire. If you want a life that you desire, you have to erase that stuff. Okay. Letting go of old habits is an act of courage and self awareness. It means recognizing which behaviors are holding you back and making a decision to change. So you have to know what behavior is holding me back. What is holding me back in life? What is holding you back? Okay. So identifying triggers. What situations or emotions lead you to repeat unwanted habits? What makes you want to do it again? What makes you want to do it again? Those are the triggers. I used to say that I couldn't say bored. Now bored, but I don't really get bored. If I get bored, I just go find something to do. Like I was outside doing something with the cars, and it took up all my time today. And I looked up, and it was 4 o'clock, no 3 o'clock, and I was like, "Oh, the time went by because I was doing something." You understand what I'm saying? I didn't mind that. So replacing with positive actions. So what new habits can you build that aligns with your goals? What new habits can you build that aligns you with your new goals? You got to ask yourself that. Practicing patience. Practicing patience. You got to change. Change doesn't happen overnight. Okay, it doesn't happen overnight. That's just like I'm just gonna tell you like that because some people it just I'm not gonna tell. I can't tell nobody that you have to get off of drugs. You have to do this because that's a choice that you have to make. It's a choice that you have to make. But each small step away from limiting habits open up space for new opportunities, for new habits to enter into your life. You understand what I'm saying? New habits. So breaking free from old habits is not about uh uh the progress, right? How long is the progress, whatever. It each small steps away from limiting habits open up new opportunities. Open up new opportunities, okay? It opens it up. So when you let go of old habits, when you let go of old habits, you make room for growth because you're gonna want to try to do something totally different. Like if you like painting, I bought me a what was the thing called? That airbrush machine. I only used it probably about twice, and I don't even know what to paint. I don't know what to paint. I was gonna go get it. I was looked at it today, but I was gonna go get it, but I done messed it up because that's what I used to do. Like with if you want to know what I used to do on drugs, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I used to do. I used to buy stuff, and this when I started doing the M word, the meth. I used to buy stuff, and it'd be brand new, and I tear it up, and that was like my like the little, how do you call it? Whatever they be calling the geek or whatever, the little skits or whatever you call, whatever people call it. You understand? So that's what I do. I buy something and I tear it up. And like the guns I have, I bought a whole lot of those. I bought a whole lot of those because every one I did, I messed them up. You understand what I'm saying? So I knew I had to do something. I knew I had to let go of something because how am I have something and I'm tearing up everything, and I tear it up to try to fix it. It might sound weird, but listen, that's why it's good to let go. Let go. So imagine wanting to be healthier, more confident, or more successful. Clinging to habits that just don't serve you. It mess up your goals in life, man. It mess up your goals. So you just gotta start knowing how to adapt to new habits in your life, new habits. Okay. And I know that a lot of people say, well, you have to, like, I also have I have a food habit. You understand what I'm saying? I have a food habit, and I know that we got to start eating healthy. But I don't know. I'm starving right now. I'm gonna go find me something. I don't care. Oh, I'm gonna go in here and raise her little ice bar. I'm gonna make me 5 eggs. See, I don't know how to act like with food like that. Like um, I would eat like I eat a lot. My plate be big, but I've been trying to, and then I cut back on it too, and then I just I went right back into that old habit. That's what life is about. That's what it is. That's what it's about. But you know that some habits just don't serve you no more. You understand? So the freedom, the freedom of new beginnings. Okay, the freedom of new beginnings. So let's go. Let me go into details. It allows you to redefine yourself. So you, I don't even want to know this. I'm tired. And then that'd be crazy. But you already know what I'm trying to say. Let go of the old habits. Even if like, people got to understand. This is what people got to understand. Like, you can't just tell people just to let go of something that it's a habit that they've been having. You can't do that. If you do that, it's going to make a person keep going. And I kept going. Let me put this back because my head started going this way. And then I should go back right if I pull it back this way. See you later, alligator. Come on. All right. So if you let go of the old habits, it will it will shape you, man. It really will. And see, I can't save none of this stuff. Who are you? And I be want to say some people's name because I be really thinking that's. And I don't want to go. I don't want to be acting like I'm crazy. Like, dang. I like that person. When I hit that person, I'm talking about, we ain't been together about 15, 20 years. So what? Who you make me? Who you make me mad? Who you make me mad? Oh, I'm so mad at him. I was so mad at him. I don't know. I was so mad at him. And then it's something somehow that I just know. I don't know. I mean, I just remember this. I just remember this person. They used to switch cars like they switched their draws. You understand what I'm saying? But I just believe they got the same car, and their car always follow me. Yep, I know. That car always follow me, and I know what kind of car is it. It's a 300. It's a blue 300. Don't think that I don't be remembering stuff. That's the last time I rode in that car. It was a blue 300 with tinted windows. I rode in that car to the club. We went to the club. hmm It was a blue 300. Yeah, I know my cars. It's Chrysler 300, and it's blue with tinted windows. Yeah, I rode in that car. Sure did. Dog. every time I get out here, and I be talking about, so that car always follow me. And it says, "You're being followed." It's gonna play. You're being followed. I know. It's okay. Oh, what's the name of this? Shanta. Why she here? I'm hungry. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna eat whatever I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna make a whole lot of stuff. I'm gonna make some stuff up. Watch. I bet you I get food. That girl. Fake plans. So can you scream? Ooh, let me see what this is. Hold on. Home page. Where does it do this? A book of what you call it? I don't want to book nothing. How you gonna say something? Oh, oh, oh. See, that's what real streamers and stuff like that. And if you got a church, I don't want that. I want. That's what we got a church. I just wanna go live on my own stuff. Okay, now it's gonna be. Let me show you what you about to pay for. You can pay for this. Okay. I don't think I can go live on it. So you need to book a call. And this is what I want. I was back up. Look how much like this for church. But I just want it like mine's don't I, I can go live on there what I got, but I still gotta go through YouTube. That's what I don't wanna go through. See the prices on here? Where the prices at? Where they at? See that price? $199, $299. You gotta book a call and all that. That's a lot. Ain't nobody doing that. Working from this call. Who that call loud? That car don't got no witch collar on it. What's the thing called? Cadillac converter. Shani! That car don't got no Cadillac converter on it. I'm gonna find me something to eat, guys. I'll be back at. I'll be back at. Oh, that's the date. I'll be back at 10 o'clock. Okay? I'll see you at 10 o'clock. Okay? You gonna be here at 10 o'clock? Not at my home. Oh, look, they eat. Man, come on. Look how they eating that burger. If I find me something to eat, I'm supposed to go.